Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is October 11th, and it is time for the market overview. Looking at the Dow, SPX, TNA, UUP, FXE, GLD, and SLV. Okay, I was away from the monitor most of the day and did not get to follow the action. And judging by the chart, I did not miss very much. We are going into earnings season. We are waiting on NDEs from Europe and any indications of recession. There have been some surprises in the last day. We did get that huge move up on Monday, and today we ended with a little miniature hammer on the Dow. We did close below the upper price consensus level, and it is very surprising that we have this much penetration into the bar by the short-term moving averages, because they did not have complete crossover or separation prior to entering the bar, which is still, to me, a warning sign. Which is not to say that it can't just break through it and continue on its merry way. We have not cleared this previous peak, and of course we have one more peak above that, but still, this has been quite an amazing move. And when we look at UUP, we'll see, why it's happened. But continuing on, CCI massively high, massively high. It does not stay up here for extended periods of time, so I don't expect it to be up here for too long. Fast stochastic, very high. It also does not stay up here for too long. I'm expecting that to turn around. Slow stochastic, very high, and in overbought, waiting for that to have an indication of a turnaround. Now, this is very interesting to me. 14-day RSI moving average, very reliable, very strong, and finally this big move has caused it to turn up, and that does make me have a double take. But regardless, I do expect the stochastics very soon to go down and meet it or get underneath it. And it'll be very interesting to see if it's able to maintain its upward slant that it has right now, or if it's able to be turned back. And that is the key, in my opinion, at the moment. RSI ticking up, histogram ticking up, MACD ticking up. And we are starting to get some bearish alignments in the faster time periods, which also makes me believe that we will have a move down, which would make sense with the position of the daily short-term moving averages and the bar. CCI, excuse me, CCI ticking down at the end of the day. Stochastics very high, ready to roll down. 14-day RSI moving average getting kind of high, but still has some room to move. Can it exceed its little peak over here? I don't know. I don't know yet. RSI massively high, looking for that to click down as well. Histogram started clicking down, MACD still pointing up, 180 time period, so problems in the 180. 60 minutes, CCI ticking up by the end of the day. Stochastics clicking down along with the 14-day RSI moving average. RSI massively high once again. Downtick on the MACD getting bearish cross. Downtick on the histogram. And we do have divergences. Divergence in the CCI, in the stochastics, both of them. In the RSI, in the MACD histogram. And 30-minute, kind of a mixed bag. Uptick on the CCI, downtick on the slow stochastic, uptick on the fast stochastic, slanting down at the 14-day RSI moving average, uptick on the RSI, downtick on the MACD, uptick on the histogram. Mixed bag in the 30-minute. SPX, we ended with a little star. It's almost a hammer, but not quite. We're below the upper price consensus level. CCI massively high. Fast stochastic getting its hook, slow stochastic right behind it, 14-day RSI moving average getting a side tick, uptick on the histogram, uptick on the MACD and the histogram. This has the same problems in the intraday time periods as the Dow, indicating that there should be a move down shortly. So I won't rehash that, but it is there. The VIX, and this one at first glance does look bearish. I mean, we did not have complete crossover and separation prior to entering the bar. That is a problem. Nonetheless, we have a deep penetration of the short-term moving averages into the bar. We still have the middle Bollinger Band above the short-term moving averages, suggesting that they will give strength to the down move. We closed below the lower price consensus level. CCI massively low, stochastics massively low, looking for the turn. Downtick on the 14-day RSI moving average, downtick on the RSI, downtick on the histogram, downtick on the MACD. It certainly does not look healthy in the daily time period. Now going on to the 60, we can see the stochastics trying to move up. We did have a downtick on the 14-day RSI moving average. CCI is low, RSI massively low. Uptick on the, almost an uptick on the histogram, and the MACD is trying to figure out what to do with itself. So just based upon the stochastics, I would expect to move up, but certainly the VIX has some problems. TNA back up to 39, and CCI massively high. Stochastic, fast stochastic getting the turn, slow stochastic decent ways below it. Uptick on the 14-day RSI moving average, uptick on the RSI, uptick on the histogram, uptick on the MACD, but it is still below the major price consensus level. It has yet to challenge the bar. This looks much weaker than Dow or the SPX. And going into the 60-minute time frame, we can see that the stochastics are aligned for a move down along with the 14-day RSI moving average. CCI very high, RSI very high, histogram high, downtick on the histogram, MACD very high. We have divergences in the stochastics, the CCI, the RSI, the MACD histogram. This has problems. And going on to UUP, possibly the most important chart currently. Yesterday we had the kiss of the major price consensus level, which we were expecting due to the down move of the 14-day RSI moving average. You can see that the stochastics are getting low. We're looking for the hook up. It needs to march up, meet up with the 14-day RSI moving average, then continue its move down. A move up on the stochastics will strengthen the dollar, but we can also see today we almost have a spinning top, not quite. It is bearish engulfing, although it did not touch the major price consensus level. We probably are not going to achieve full crossover and separation prior to entering the bar, which is a warning sign, although we do have the middle Bollinger Band above the short-term moving averages. Ugh. The divergence in the daily MACD histogram has been playing out, and boy oh boy, this is something of a mixed bag, but I do expect there to be a move up in the dollar, whether it's NDE related or not. The stochastics at some point in the near future will need to go up and meet the 14-day RSI moving average. FXE. And this one is a little bit different than UUP in that it is bullish engulfing. It closed above the major price consensus level. It does have room to do a full crossover and separation prior to entering the bar. CCI massively high. Fast stochastic trying to get a turn. Slow stochastic still marching up. 14-day RSI moving average still trying to march up. uptick on the RSI, uptick on the histogram, uptick on the MACD. So at first glance, this looks bullish, but it's that position of the stochastics that has me wondering. It should go down, meet the 14-day RSI moving average, and then do its march up. So I am looking for a down move very soon. Perhaps it'll be significant. Perhaps it will be enough to reach the prior low and then do its true march up. That is my theory. GLD, a little bit of a move down, not too much to talk about. It did close above, just above the lower price consensus level, actually kissed it today and backed away. CCI marching up, fast stochastic getting a downtick, uptick on the slow stochastic, downtick on the 14-day RSI moving average, uptick on the RSI, sloping up on the histogram, getting the cross on the MACD. So what can we take away from this? Well, this is our second VIX. It goes up on fear, and it goes up on a weaker dollar. Certainly the dollar is aligned to continue to decrease in the near future after the stochastics are aligned properly. But and then on fear, if we have any more negative NDEs, that would be a good thing as well. I think both of those play in correctly with the 14-day RSI moving average being where it is. We just need a better alignment of the stochastics, and then we will have a very nice move in gold. That is my opinion. Notice the middle Bollinger Band getting below the short-term moving averages, indicating that it will help give lift at some point in the not too distant future. And SLV, silver, had a better day than gold, up slightly. It is bearish engulfing of the previous candle, which wasn't much of a candle at all. And the secondaries are identical to gold, maybe even a little bit stronger, but nonetheless, I think that it will also have a decent up move in the near future. So to sum up, I am expecting a down move in the very near future. It will be short-lived, and following it, we should have a sizable move to the upside. Now we are in earnings season, which tends to move the markets. We have all kinds of things going on in Euroland, which also moves the markets, and we are at the mercy of the resulting moves in UUP and FXE. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.